Children who have escaped the terrible damage of Typhoon Haiyan still need urgent assistance to survive the aftermath of the storm. UNICEF says 1.7 million children have been displaced, and they may be at risk of exploitation, abuse, and trafficking. Mark Francisco reports.
12-year-old Ralph Ramirez is one of almost 2 million children believed to have been displaced after Super Typhoon Yolanda smashed the central Philippines. He has taken refuge with his brothers and sisters in his former school in Tacloban. Now that food and water are flowing into Tacloban, they are able to eat fried rice and canned sardines for breakfast. But children like Ralph must now join the long and painful process of reconstructing both their homes and their lives.
Bukan akong bag, nagkaulos man, nawara man. Ito balay, amot to.
Tapos?
Akong sapatos.
Amo yung gigakabarak-an, nawala ka ng mga gamit.
Tapos bayan ng mga ibang kasi nagkakomba, nagkalulungos.
The remains of Ralph's family home are now surrounded by a field of debris. Ralph's father fractured his ankle and cannot move without crutches. He and Ralph's siblings had to climb a tall tree behind the house to avoid drowning. Now the family is foraging for wood to build a temporary house in which to live with their newly adopted dog, which they have named her Bagyo, meaning typhoon.
Kada bagyo nga naabot niyan ni, di rin may nagugubayan na. Yan ang labayan na guba. Kay turo ka kusog. Ano na nga bagyo, di rin kami ito nagkukwatas. Wida pa nga nagkukanamon nga. Gidira mga gat, bagay kakanadila niya mo na. Pero yan na, naguba na. Masakit kaya pindoro.
The trauma of loss of family members, friends, and homes is something that children's group UNICEF is focusing on.
Young girl met with 8 years old, lost 20 of her classmates and friends. I mean, how do you process that? It's just, these are long-term effects that we need to address in a holistic way in terms of allowing children to have the space and the time and the care to process those kind of experiences.
Roaming and unattended would leave them vulnerable to exploitation, sexual abuse, and trafficking, which has a pre-existing history in this part of the country. UNICEF estimates that 1.7 million children have been internally displaced by one of the biggest storms in recorded history and has appealed for $61.5 million to help children and women affected. Mark Francisco, Eagle News.